The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Congratulations to Alexa Leary, who won her second gold medal this morning. She won it in the 100 freestyle and she broke the world record. 3 years ago, Alexa was training for triathlons up at the Sunshine Coast, and she was in a horrific cycling accident.
Remember this?
Oh, she nearly died. It was like really, really serious accident.
They almost turn off the life support. They were about to turn the life support off. It was like right near death.
Yeah, but she's she talks about her injury in this interview I'm about to play, but she recovered and now she's not completely. She's competing in the Paralympics, and she loves music. And this is her after she qualifies for the team at the trials.
I'm so proud of myself. I'll really tell you that. I am so proud of myself.
You know how proud we are as well. And you had us all in tears out there. That was unfair. That was beautiful. What about Dad and Mum? Those messages, what did that mean?
A lot, because they're like, honestly, if I'm going to be honest, they're the reason why I'm here. They never left my side. The 6 months in that hospital never left me. Like, literally stopped working, stopped doing everything, and sat by my side non-stop, all the way.
They're going to be all the way through to Paris as well.
Yeah, and my siblings, they're coming too.
I spoke to your dad before, he said the whole cart's going.
Everyone, I'm one of 7, and we're all coming.
What are you listening to? What's your favourites?
Oh, okay, weirdly enough to tell you this.
Go on.
When I got out of the hospital, so I upset my brain very badly. So I got a traumatic brain injury, right? But in the back bit of your brain is music and hyperness of music. I went so far with music out of the hospital. I got a pair of DJ decks and I made the best songs off my DJ decks. Not gonna lie. Everyone wants me to make a SoundCloud. I think I will.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, and apparently she listens to Fisher music before her race, and he sent her a message just before her race, actually.
Alexa, you absolute legend, you. First off, I want to say congratulations on breaking that world record, sis. Let's go. Me and my little Bobby are going to be watching you in this next race. Come on, bring it home, girl. We love ya. You're such an inspiration. World, hold on. Let's go. What do you reckon, Bobby?
That was best ever Fisher. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That just made my day. That just made my race. Surely I'm up on that, stage with you. I'll be a side dancer.
I love that.
How good is that? I've got goosebumps.
Yeah.
So when did you hear that? Was that before?
I thought he sent the message before her race, but I think she's listening to it after.
Sounds
her.
like straight out.
And there's her. Actually, I saw some footage of her after she's got her medal, and you know how they play music.
Yeah.
And she's talking to looking at the camera, going, "Oh, this is such a good song, such a good song," and she's like,
Just loves music.
She just loves music.
Oh, what a performance! Well
Yeah,
done.
congratulations, Alexa Leary.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
Big day. Just reminded me, I've got the good people at Amazon. I've got drinks tonight.
Bubbles and bites.
Bubbles and bites.
Yes.
So
For your birthday, they're putting it on.
yeah,
or?
just for my birthday.
Great people at Amazon, aren't they?
At Bar Miette, I think it's called, in Queen
Okay.
Street, new bar. But before that, Sunny Foundation. So I got a packed day on my birthday.
Yep.
Sunny Foundation, huge day.
Fundraiser as well, we should mention as well.
Massive fundraiser. I think Dami Im's there this year.
Yeah.
Nice.
Also,
Adam Harvey.
I
believe.
So it's going to be big down at the Wharves.
Yes.
You were going to that, Susan. So,
I will be there. Yes.
You've traded one of the, because we have a small MC role, so I'm working on my birthday.
Oh, no.
So one of my roles, because Ash obviously isn't here today, so it's you and me carrying the weight, and Sue says one particular job, and coming back from, I think, Adam Harvey.
Yes.
To say, here he is, Adam Harvey, and you don't really want to do that particular bit, so you've traded out that, and then you're going to buy me an espresso martini at Mr. Percival's
That is
afterwards.
correct.
And I said yes to that.
Yeah. But that's not my role. Like, I'm happy to do the pre-Adam Harvey and do all the sponsors lists. But imagine me coming back going, everyone, put your hands together for Adam Harvey. I'm like,
Yeah, after a couple of drinks, I reckon people would prefer you to do it than me to do it.
No, you'll be
Some
awesome
ginger up
at
there
that.
yelling out, here's
You'll be
to Adam Harvey.
No, that's awesome.
So that's good. But because of all that, there's got no family time today. So went to North's last night. I mean, we always go to North's on a Wednesday, Mum and I. But Brad came down with I was going to say the kids, quote unquote.
His kids.
They're all over 18 now. And I was just it's my Wednesday night place, so I just want to fly under the radar there a little bit. So I said to Mum, no no birthday BS.
Don't make
here,
a big
okay?
deal out of it,
I don't know, because I'm here every week.
I'm a
and
grown
it's embarrassing.
man.
And sort of, you get to know the same people at the same tables pretty much on a Wednesday night.
Do ya?
We know everyone, you know. But yeah, of course, I walk in. The lady on the front desk, happy birthday. I'm like, oh, how do you know? And at the bar, happy birthday. People I've never met, happy birthday. The people that I do know, everyone.
Do you secretly like it, or you're a bit?
I guess
Yeah.
secretly there's part of us, even the people that don't say they don't like birthdays. When you live by yourself and you get home and no one's acknowledged it, you sort of sit there and think, well, what's wrong with me? No one likes me. So I guess we do kind of like it.
But we do have a special guest on the line. Speaking of, who wants to wish you a happy birthday, David? Over to you, special guest.
Yes, good morning, everyone, and a happy birthday, David. And you loved that last night.
Yeah.
You know, he's saying to me, when everyone was wishing happy birthday, I don't want any more. I just want to keep it low key.
Yeah.
And anyway, then
What did you do?
his favourite girls, Illy, Tracy and Danny, they
Yeah.
brought out birthday cake and sang
they're
happy
my faves.
birthday to him.
They did right
And
in front of
Richard,
me.
his friend Richard Morris and all his family
my
were
friend happened
there.
to be there. That was just a coincidence, but he's there. So he's leaving, and all of a sudden the cake comes out, and they're all there.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, he is a little bit of a celebrity. He knows that there at North. They all love him.
Oh, I mean Richard Morrison. No, he's not. But but it is nice to get acknowledged like that. The cake was nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Brad came over especially with the girls, so that was really, really good.
And Mrs. Luttrell, they're always kids to you, aren't they? Like,
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
They are. He always is. Yeah.
even though he's
Always.
48.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
I had a fun photo shoot yesterday. I just looked at Buzz and I held my breast
Yeah.
because I said I had a fun photo shoot
You do that
yesterday.
all the time.
It happens
No.
too often, if I'm being honest.
No, I don't usually do it. It was Bras by the Stars I'm involved with, which it's a fundraiser for the Wesley Hospital Choices program, which is breast cancer.
Yeah, the Choices program, of course.
Which started in 2004 with Kevy Walters, yes, and his
Kim Walters.
Kim Walters, yes,
Yeah,
passed
of
away.
course, yeah.
Started a
What a
charity.
great program that's been for 20 years now. Oh my God.
Yeah, and they did this charity thing back then in 2004 through Toowong Village, where they got celebrities to design fancy bras.
Yeah,
through
yeah.
Triumph bras, so basically decorate them.
Yeah, that's right. Remember?
Yeah, and so 20 years later, they're bringing it back, and they're getting some of the OGs that designed them back in the day, like Melissa Downs,
Oh yeah.
the newsreader.
Yeah.
She designed one.
Yeah,
back
remember all
in the
the
day.
newsreaders were involved in it.
Yeah, doing that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they also got they got Sarah Harris, so she was
yes.
back in the day, did it and is doing it again. But they also asked me if I would design a bra,
Yeah, you got to do it.
and I did a.
I've done it.
It's Madame Butterfly inspired. So it's basically a green and gold butterfly. Across. I'm not allowed to share the photo yet.
Oh, I was going to say,
Apparently
where is it?
It's
Yeah.
incognito. But I did the photo shoot yesterday with 3 other people. One was Melissa Downs.
Yep.
One was Alistair McLeod, who's the
Yeah, the
Irish
crazy Irish chef. Love him.
He's so funny. He's got a catering business now
It's so good. I've been to a couple of weddings he's catered.
called.
I just stand next to him and eat prawns all day.
Well-
He hates it.
Does he?
Yes.
He did mention that.
Yeah.
He said,
Really?
He said that. Can you tell Lutzi that he said he had a go at you? That he was doing a wedding
I
once.
pretend I was talking to him for half an hour. They were peeled, everything, just ready to go. Just literally talking to him, going, "Oh, the most delicious prawns I've ever eaten in my life." He's like, "Can you go away? Let some other people eat the prawns."
Yeah.
You stand around here just pretending you're chatting to me. That's how
Yeah.
he talks too.
Really?
That's how he actually talks.
Yeah, and he said he had to, exactly
Tell
like
me to
that.
bugger off. Yeah.
The other person that was there at the photo shoot knew Buzz. His name was Christian Hull. His name is Christian Hull. He's a
Social media influencer. He's on YouTube and TikTok and
Oh, yeah,
Instagram.
you've
Yeah.
spoken about him. Yeah.
And he said to me, "Oh, I'm really good friends with Buzz, who works on the show." And I said, "Oh, well, let's get a photo and I'll send it to Buzz." So Christian and I do this photo. I text it to Buzz, and Buzz texts straight back, "Who's that?" And have you ever taken a photo with someone? That's happened to me before. And I'm like, this guy is, just telling me he knows Buzz, but he doesn't really. And so Christian's like, "Oh, what did he say?" I'm like,
He said hi.
and I'm busily going, "What do you mean you don't know who he is? It's Christian Hull. You worked with him on Carrie and Tommy show."
Yeah. And
But you do know who he is. So
Yeah,
what
I
were you
know.
doing? You were just taking the.
I was taking the piss out of Christian, just
Who's
knowing
that?
very well that Susie would probably pass that on.
Yeah.
He sent me a voice note like straight after, going, "What are you doing? Like Susie fully doesn't believe that I know you." And then he actually called me after it, and we had a chat, and he was like, "Oh, Susie's the best. She's so funny, blah blah blah." But he told me this story that he went up to you at some point, and he goes, "Susie, oh my God, your design is so good, and I didn't know you were so good at this," and you were like, "Thank you so much," and then you walked away, and then someone went up to him after and was like, "You know she didn't design that herself."
Oh, someone else do
I
it.
outsourced it.
Oh, come on.
Everyone's always telling me to outsource things. And so I thought...
No, not in that instance.
Beautiful Laura from A Hop and a Skip. That's her fashion label.
So, could you use any fabric you wanted to shush them up, the bras, or what?
Yeah, she could do whatever she liked.
Well, you don't know.
I love how you claimed it though. You're like, "Thanks."
Oh, yeah, no.
But it's butterfly inspired, so it's got your.
It's beautiful. It's a green and gold butterfly. It's beautiful. But other people had, Christian had pom-poms that he got a glue gun and he just stuck them on. And Alistair McLeod, his were watermelons.
Oh, good. That's funny.
Classic Alistair.
Yeah, and he brought a prop, which is a watermelon. But great cause. There's going to be a day, I'll let you know when they're sort of...
Yeah, when it's it'd be nice to know
showing
when it's all released, so
at
we can
Village.
see them all.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Money going to
And is
the-
Christian okay with you? I love when that you did that, by the way. It's like my brother did it last night. My brother's wife's been away on a Euro trip for like a month.
Yeah.
And she got back to the airport last night and went, "Hey, we just landed. Be there in half an hour out the front." And I said to my brother, "You got to do this." And he wrote back, "Who dis?" See, man, I've missed your humour.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.
I mentioned just a bit earlier, I was a guest late yesterday on Off-Field Drama podcast, which is recorded in the studios of the Caxton Hotel by Sauce and Berkey.
Is it a sports podcast?
Yeah, it's a sports podcast. They talk a lot of league.
Okay.
It's league-centric, but, AFL, Olympics, whatever it is. Two great young blokes doing a great podcast.
Off-field drama.
Off-Field Drama. You can find it at all your podcast spots. And I was a guest on it late yesterday, the latest episode, along with David Crisafulli, who's the state opposition leader and the man that would be premier if they win election in October, the state election. And for the first time on the podcast, Crisafulli elaborated, I should say, on his thoughts on QE2 and Nathan as our major stadium for the 2032 Olympics, something he hasn't really spoken much about.
He hasn't said anything, has he?
Hasn't said anything really about it. Was going to sort of, and until a couple of weeks ago, he said, "You know what? I'm not going to make calls on stadiums because I'd just be doing the same as what the Premier's doing, to making a captain's pick instead of actually getting people that know what they're talking about, experts, which we have, to actually and allow them to activate."
Did he announce he was going to do another look into it with some people? I thought I heard him say that. Another investigation, 100-day thing.
He's saying we've wasted 1,000 days, and so give me 100 days post-election if he wins government to sort this stuff out and move forward with an independent group. Here's him specifically for the first time talking around Nathan and Cusack as the venue for the Olympics on the Off-Field podcast last night.
Our focus has got to be on making sure there's great legacy plays, and that's road and rail and tourism and all those sorts of things. But at risk of turning this into a political rant, the idea of going out to Cusack, QE2, it defies any form of logic, right?
Yeah.
You can't go and spend $1.5 billion on temporary facilities in the middle of the scrub, right? It doesn't make sense, right? No. You want legacy plays, and what I've said is we're going to set up a proper independent review body, a coordination authority. Here's a proper plan. We remove the politics from it. Yep. Our focus has got to be on that generational infrastructure, but let's also make sure that our venues create a world-class eyes for the world, right? And that can be done, and I am confident it can be done without going to dump it in the middle of the scrub.
without going to dump it in the middle of the scrub.
I take a little offence to that because that's where I grew up and my parents still live. It's not scrub, it's very close. But yes, I understand what he's saying.
He's not bagging the suburb. He's bagging it as an Olympic venue. So
I get
that's
that.
big for me.
That's massive
Like,
news.
I've been waiting for that to come down the pike.
That's what everyone's been saying when you go and meet people. They're saying we can't have it at QE2
Yeah, I mean, everyone, literally everyone is saying that.
unless we're living in a bubble.
I go out there to get physio. I get physio at Nathan Arena.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Oh, yeah.
Nissan Arena at Nathan.
Yeah.
And it is like, I look at, sometimes I can't even get a park to see my physio in that place. So
That's when nothing's on.
Exactly. How on earth is it going to host an Olympics if it's out there?
So that's great.
It's big news.
That's big news because that means that at the moment all the polls and everything are suggesting there will be a change in government. So that's essentially the would-be premier saying taking Nathan off the table if he wins. That's big. Like that is big news for 2032 and for Brisbane.
I wonder if he got you know when sometimes people do podcasts, you forget that it's that people are listening. You know, I can't believe he said that out loud.
Like we're sitting in the middle of not in the middle of the Caxton, but in the back rooms of the Caxton studio.
He thinks he's having a conversation, but really he's just dropped a bombshell.
Yeah.
Which I like.
So that podcast is now dropped. Off-Field Drama podcast. You can get it with Sauce and Berkey. You can get that where you get all your good podcasts. But that's the crux of it. I think we'll be hearing more of that little quote. There you go.
The Ash, Lutzi and Susie Snackbox.